Good morning, everybody. It is currently 6:20 a.m. I am actually in the middle of a 3-day reserve block right now, so I got really lucky. I was on call yesterday from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m., but I did not get a trip. They didn't call me for anything, but I just knew. I was like looking at the amount of trips that we had on our board today, and I was like, they're definitely gonna call me for something tomorrow. Like, I might be able to just kind of skate by today, but I just knew I was going to get something for today. And so I went on yesterday and I bid for some 2-day trips that looked good to me, things that I would want to fly, and I actually got one of them, which it's so nice when that does happen, just because then you can know ahead of time exactly what you're doing, as opposed to getting called potentially in the middle of the night by crew scheduling and then having to figure out what you're going to do. I like to be prepared. I like to know ahead of time what I'm doing, so it worked out great. Today is a pretty easy day, fingers crossed. I feel like you should probably never actually say that out loud in aviation, but whatever. Today is on paper a pretty easy day. We just have one flight today, and it is from Philadelphia to Phoenix, Arizona. So I have my hydro flask with coffee in it right now. I'm going to drink this on my way to the airport, and then we will start this day. Oh, and while I'm driving to the airport, you guys can watch this really cute video that I took of Luna yesterday. Mrs. Luna loves her new fish toy. This toy was actually sent by one of you, so thank you so much to the subscriber that sent Miss Luna this toy. She absolutely loves it. We have made it to sunny Phoenix, Arizona. You guys, that was a long flight to get here. It was 4 hours and 55 minutes, where I feel like normally when we fly to Phoenix, it's like 4 hours, 25 minutes, maybe 4 hours, 30 minutes. But the flight was long today because we had a little bit of a headwind, and also it was raining in Philadelphia today. So we had to fly around some storms, and obviously that just added a little bit of time to our flight. But we made it here safe and sound. Obviously that is what matters the most. I think the flight felt really long because we would just get these random bursts of turbulence that would last like 30 to 45 minutes. And so the first like 30 minutes of the flight, our captain told us that we should stay in our jump seats. So we did that. And then we were finally able to get up and start our service, did that. And then it was turbulent again. So then we had to sit down, and then it was smooth. And then we were able to get up and collect trash. And then it was turbulent again. So then we had to sit down, and then we were able to get up and set up for the second service. So we did our second service, and then it was really turbulent again. So then we sat down for, I want to say it was like almost 45 minutes before we were able to safely get up to clean the cabin and collect all the trash and whatnot. It was kind of just like one of those flights where it was like up, down, up, down, up, down. But we are here, and it's a beautiful day out. Originally, I had wanted to go on a walk or go to the gym, but I am just feeling too fatigued to go out and do anything extravagant like that. So I do want to enjoy this really nice weather though. Like, looking out this window, I'm just seeing how beautiful it is outside. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to go hang out at the pool. I already put my bathing suit on. I'm gonna do that and read my book and just enjoy the sunshine. But let me show you guys around the room real quick before we head out to the pool. We have the 2 queen size beds. I do really like this room. It's very spacious, and I love this dog lamp. Like, look how cute that is. Oh yeah, I just uploaded a video on YouTube, so I have that playing in the background right now. Shameless plug, if you haven't watched my video from Costa Rica yet, you should go check it out. That's one of my favorite places that I have been to, and I really would love to go back. And then in here we have the bathroom. You guys know me, I love when we have a large mirror in the bathroom and lots of counter space, and then we have the shower and stuff in here. So the pool is pretty shaded, but I found this nice chair right out here. I can still enjoy the sunshine, being outside, and read my book. I'm about halfway through this book, The Reappearance of Rachel Price, and I will say, out of all of Holly Jackson's books, this one has probably been my least favorite. Not to say that it's bad by any means, but I would say that I loved her A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series so much. Like, that was like a 5-star series to me. So good. And then I also really enjoyed reading her book, 5 Survive. That was a standalone mystery / thriller. And then I think this is a standalone. I don't think there's going to be any more books to this, but I just think like the first like 50-ish pages were a little slow and kind of hard to get into. But now that I'm like halfway into the book and Rachel has reappeared after she's been missing for 16 years. I am so much more intrigued in the story now because I just want to know, like, why did she disappear? Why is she back? Is she lying? Is she telling the truth? And her daughter, Belle, completely thinks that she's lying. Like, she doesn't trust her at all. And I'm like, okay, trying to figure out if Belle is being paranoid or if she's actually onto something. But I will say that Belle's character, not one of my favorite characters that I've ever read. She's kind of negative and she's kind of mean to everybody, to be completely honest. I don't know, something about the writing is just falling like a little bit flat for me. But I don't know, we'll see as I continue reading. This is probably one of my favorite bookmarks ever. I got this in Zurich, Switzerland, and I just think it is so cool. It's cloth and it's embroidered. Pizza delivery. I pretty much always get Blaze pizza every time I'm here in Phoenix because I love how you can custom make the pizza exactly how you want it. But I noticed that they definitely changed some things up. So I got a side Caesar salad. I always have to laugh because whenever I order on DoorDash, Eric and I share an account, so it always comes as if it's delivered for him. And then the pizza is square now. It used to always be circular. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally ordered half of a pizza. I definitely meant to order a full pizza. Well, the pizza that I did order is just a regular pizza, but we have cheese, spinach, tomato, pineapple, and then I did a balsamic glaze on it. Oh, I see where I messed up. Okay, I did order a build your own half 11-inch pizza plus choice of side. That's why I got a choice of side. I've never had a choice of side before where you could get like a salad or bread or something, and I noticed that it was free for a side, so I did the side Caesar salad. Wow, okay, well, that's my fault. My food still looks really good though, so I'm gonna eat this and take a shower. So I ate that Caesar salad and it was actually really, really good. For a pizza place to have a good Caesar salad like that, I was impressed. And then I ate 2 slices of my pizza and that food actually made me a lot more full than I was expecting. But it is almost 6:30 now, so I think I'm going to put on a movie and eat the rest of my pizza for dinner. So I guess it really was enough to last me as like a late lunch and an early dinner. I know that the movie is on HBO Max. I just have to find it. Oh, there it is. Turtles All the Way Down. This is a movie that HBO Max recently just made and released, and I'm so excited to watch this because I loved the book Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. It was seriously one of the most amazing books I have ever read. Honestly, I should probably reread it before I watch the movie, but I just want to watch it so bad. So the book follows this girl named Aza. She is 16 years old and she has severe anxiety and obsessive compulsive disorder, and I have never read a book in my entire life that depicted anxiety and OCD so well, so descriptive. You could see everything like through her perspective and understand like why she was doing the things that she did and acting the way that she did. And honestly, it was so eye-opening for me. And I just feel like books with disability representation are so important because it really shows you what it's like to live as someone else, even just through the story. And I feel like by reading stories like that, it just helps you become a more compassionate and understanding person. Sometimes layovers like this are the best. You have good food, movies, time in the sunshine, reading, a very chill and nice day. I'll let you guys know what I think of the movie. I really hope that it's just as good as the book. Good morning, everybody. It is currently 5:38 a.m. right now, so I have a little over 20 minutes before our pickup. I need to be downstairs at 6 a.m. to head to the airport. So as I'm getting ready this morning, I keep thinking about what the rest of this month on reserve might look like. Like, I'm wondering like what trips I might try to bid for. I'm hoping that I might get called for an international destination, hopefully somewhere I've never been to before. And then thinking about potentially getting an international trip this month makes me think of all of the really cool places that I have been able to go to thanks to my job, but like specifically being on reserve. So some of the coolest destinations that I have ever been able to go to thanks to being on reserve specifically are Honolulu, Hawaii. I got that trip when I was on airport standby and I was so excited. And that was actually one of the first videos on my channel that ended up doing really well and like brought a lot of viewers to my channel. And then another really cool trip that I got on reserve was Santiago, Chile. That trip was so much fun. And then another trip that really stands out to me, and unfortunately I did not have a YouTube channel at this time, but another trip that I got on reserve that was amazing was Narita, Japan. I also got that trip on airport standby. As soon as I signed in at the airport, crew scheduling immediately called me for it, and I was so nervous but also obviously so excited to go. It was just such an amazing destination. The country of Japan itself was so clean, the people are so kind, and that morning I woke up very early and I watched the sunrise from this temple. Oh my gosh, it was just thinking about it, like I'm getting chills. It was one of the most unique and just coolest things I think I've ever done in my entire life, and just thinking about that trip to Japan really makes me want to go back. I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about this Japan trip that I am planning for in the future. I don't have a date in mind yet. However, when I do go, I want to be really prepared, and I found this awesome app that I can use to help me plan this trip as well as use when I'm there, and it's called Klook. Klook is an experience booking platform with thousands of destinations across the world. However, especially if you are traveling through Asia, you need Klook. I want to show you guys the app on my phone. Like I mentioned, Japan is somewhere that I really want to travel to. It's really fun to look through all of the deals that they have, and then also what's really cool is you can favorite things. So for example, if this was an experience that I really wanted to look at doing for future traveling, I could just favorite it like that, and then I can look through them later, and it really helps when you're planning your future trips. A few other really cool features of Klook is that it is supported by over a dozen languages and 40 different currencies. It really is just like the perfect spot to have all of your travel experiences under one roof. I highly recommend you all download the app on your phone. It only takes a minute to do so. You can do that by clicking the link in my video description box below. You can also use my code JETTINGJULIA to get 10% off your first purchase on Klook. Huge shout out and thank you to Klook for sponsoring this portion of today's video. And now let's get back to the rest of today's vlog in Phoenix, Arizona. Also, you guys, last night, the movie, I fell asleep immediately after. I think it was around like 8:30, 8:45 p.m. And then I slept solid until my alarm went off this morning at 5 a.m., which was good. I really needed the sleep. What I wanted to tell you all is the movie was so good. It was sweet when I needed it to be. It was serious when it needed to be. Highly recommend it. And I was looking at reviews of the movie online at John Green's Instagram post about the movie, and people were saying who have OCD and severe anxiety disorder, they were saying that the movie portrayed how they feel really well. But I think it's really cool that people who can relate to that feel that the movie did a good job of portraying everything. So anyway, highly recommend that movie. It's on HBO Max, and I also highly recommend the book. Now let's talk about what we're doing today. So today is day 3 of my 3-day reserve block, and then tomorrow I have off. So today we are going from Philadelphia to Los Angeles. Philadelphia, excuse me. We are going from Phoenix. That's where we are. We're in Phoenix. We're going from Phoenix to LAX, and then we are going from LAX to Philadelphia. Now, for some reason, our flight from LA to Philly is already delayed, and I have no idea why. Right now, it is only delayed by 20 minutes, so that's good. I will try to keep you guys updated on what's going on. But right now, it is currently 5:50 a.m., so I need to brush my teeth, finish packing up my room, and then I can head downstairs to start this day of flying. So I will catch up with you guys later. Well, at the Phoenix airport, I stopped at one of my favorite places to eat, which is called Wildflower. I always get the chopped salad. It is so delicious. And then I also ordered a vanilla cappuccino to go. Our flight from Phoenix to Los Angeles was exactly 1 hour long, and it was pretty smooth. I did find out that the reason why our next flight was delayed was because our inbound aircraft was coming from Miami, and for whatever reason, it was just a little delayed. And then we worked the flight from Los Angeles to Philadelphia, which was about 5 hours long. And then I was home. Clearly, as you guys can tell, I am home now from my trip. I just finished getting dressed for the day. The weather is pretty crummy outside today and cold, so I'm wearing this jacket over my tank top. I have this belt on, and then I actually bought these jeans from Zara in Paris. These boots are from Kohl's. I actually need to go shopping today for some Mother's Day gifts, so I thought I would just keep the vlog going and take you guys with me. I've already bought my mom a few things, but I'll probably buy her some more stuff today if I see anything that I think she would like. And then what I'm going to do is the next time I get a layover in Las Vegas, I'm just going to bring them home with me. Today is kind of the perfect day for me to go shopping for Eric's mom because he's already gotten her a bunch of different stuff for Mother's Day, but he is actually with his parents in New York today because they need to renew their Swiss passports. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Eric is actually half Swiss. His dad was born in Switzerland and his mom was born in the US. So they're in New York right now doing that. So it's kind of the perfect time for me to go do some shopping. I definitely could have done the day trip with them to New York, especially because I am not on call today, but I also wanted to be here to watch Miss Luna, although she is not hanging out with me. I don't know where she is. There you are. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, look at that foot. Look at that foot in the air. Hi, baby. I have to leave for a little bit. I have to go shopping, but I love you and I'll be back soon. I'm gonna take Miss Luna out real quick before I leave. Luna does not really like the rain. All right, let's go potty, Miss Luna. I think the rain is so pretty though. Like it makes the plants look so vibrant. Look at how nice this corner looks with all of the flowers. I think when it's nice and sunny out, it's gonna look even more beautiful. Hi, sweetheart. I ended up putting on one of Eric's hoodies because it's raining and I wanted the hood, but I just got to a bookshop, so this is going to be our first stop shopping today. Because I feel like even if you're not looking for a specific book, you can always find such cute stuff at bookstores. And also, what a fun rainy day activity to go do, like to just go stroll through the bookstore. I'm back in my car now from shopping at the bookstore. Mom, if I have not been home yet to give you your Mother's Day gifts, I'm gonna need you to click off of the video right here and then you can finish watching this later. If you're watching this video, don't watch this part right here. Okay, anyway, so let me show you guys some of the stuff that I got. So I found these beautiful cards. So this is one of them. And then this is the other. So one will go to my mom and one will go to Eric's mom. And then I saw these chocolate bars that just looked so good, so I had to get these. So this one is a dark chocolate, mint chocolate chip. And then this one is a cookies and cream. So it's milk chocolate with bits of cookies in it. Looks delicious. And then I got some bookmarks as well. I didn't see any books that really stood out to me, but that's okay. So I found these really pretty bookmarks. So this is one of them, and then this is the other. So there is a little shopping center that I think I want to go to next, just because there's like a bunch of different little unique stores that I can check out, and then I'll probably go to either Kohl's or Target, something like that, to get gift bags and or wrapping paper, stuff like that. So step one of shopping is complete, and now let's go to the next store. I am back from Target now, and I ended up getting a few cute things. So the first thing I got was this card. I actually decided to change the card that I'm going to get my mom for Mother's Day just because she loves elephants, and I saw this one. It was the last one there, so I immediately was like, I have to get this one. And then on the inside it says Happy Mother's Day with love, love, love. So that will go to my mom. And then I found these cute socks. I mean, everybody always loves some fuzzy pink socks. I know Luna does. She's staring at me right now. You you can't have these. These are not for you. I got Eric's mom this mug right here. I thought it was so pretty. And then on the inside right there, it says mama. And I got my mom a mug as well. This was also the last one that they had of this specific one. And it says dog mama on it. And the reason why I am getting my mom this specific mug is because she's getting a puppy soon. Hey, no, she just stole the socks. Luna, those are not for you. Can I have them back? Luna. Luna has claimed the socks as her own. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then also for my mom, I picked up this dragon dog toy just because we both love dragons and I think it's so cute, which I think will also go perfectly with this shirt that I got my mom too. It says Andarna, we do not eat our allies, dreamless sleep. She is a character from Fourth Wing. She's the dragon and both me and my mom love her and love that book. So I saw the shirt and immediately was like, I have to get that for my mom. I can tell that Luna feels left out and she is just itching for a present. But little do you know, Luna, it was pet day the other day on Amazon. So I got her some stuff. We got her some new Frisbees and some of her Veggie dental chews. But Luna, look, it's a brand new Frisbee. Oh, I gotta take the stuff off first though. Hey guys, it is the next day now. Last night I finished this book, The Reappearance of Rachel Price, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update for those of you who might be interested. So I ended up rating this book 4 stars. So I feel like the beginning and even a little bit in the middle, it was kind of slow. And then towards the end, this book got so good. Like when everything started to come together and all of the secrets were unraveling and you could like put the puzzle pieces together, this book got so good and I could not put it down. That's why it's a 4-star rating, not a 5-star rating, because it was a little slow in the beginning and the middle, but then it got so good. And I will say too, like I did not guess the ending at all. I had theories like throughout the entire book about what could have happened and I was wrong about every single one of them. So do with that information what you will, but I did really enjoy this one and I would recommend. I am relaxing today because I am getting ready to go back on call. You guys, I forgot how busy reserve is. Like even if I'm not flying a ton, it's just being on call and constantly like looking at the list to see where you are. Are you gonna get called? Are you not gonna get called? Etc. It's kind of a lot. And also, I do feel like though this is a much busier reserve month than I was expecting. Every day I look at the list, like everybody is getting called. Like nobody is kind of just flying under the radar and not getting trips. I feel like that's probably because we've been getting some pretty nasty storms out here lately, so that probably is affecting a lot of things at the airport and people maybe not being able to make their commuter flights in, etc. But I wanted to thank all of you so much for watching, and I also wanted to thank Klook again for being a sponsor of today's video. You guys can download the app using the link in my description box below, and don't forget you can also use my code JettingJulia to get 10% off your first booking. Hopefully I get a good reserve trip. Fingers crossed that we can go somewhere exciting. We'll see. But you guys are just going to have to stay tuned. So thank you again so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I'd love to see you again in future videos. I hope that you all are having a fabulous day and I'll see you next time. Bye.